As a multi-academy trust, NEAT is a charitable organisation and we rely on the goodwill of our volunteers to govern the trust and to ensure that all of our pupils get the best possible outcomes from their education and are really well prepared for the next stage in their lives, whether that's the next stage of their education or employment or training.
I decided to become a trustee with NEAT because I grew up in Walker.
I wanted to give something back away from my normal day job.
Because my oldest daughter was starting school.
It's a really excellent thing to do, to feel part of something.
I think it's really important to support our local schools in the amazing work that they do, and I think it's really important for the community to be a part of that.
There are 3 levels in the governance structure within NEAT. At the top of the governance structure are the members. They have a really hands-off role and they ensure the board of directors are doing their job properly. The board of directors have oversight of the trust as a whole, so they're really focused on the performance of all schools and how well we're spending public money to ensure all of our pupils get the best education possible. Some of those directors are members of board committees, focusing on things like audit or pay or appointing the head teachers in our schools. But a real focus in our governance structure is on the local governing committee for each school. They're the eyes and ears of the board. Those governors get to know their individual schools really well, to understand their strengths and their areas for development. They do this by talking to pupils, parents and staff to find out about their experiences and compare this with what the school's leaders are telling them and what the data about the school's performance says. Comparing all of this information gives the local governing committee a really rounded picture of the school. Sharing this with the trust board enables the trustees to understand how well the trust is performing. Trustees and governors have different roles, but collectively they work together to focus on 4 key areas. Vision and strategy. They ensure the trust and its schools have a clear vision for the future and plans for how to achieve these. Performance. They support and challenge leaders about the performance of the trust and its schools to ensure our young people really get the best education experience possible. Resources. They oversee the trust's financial performance and ensure money is well spent. Engagement. They listen to and report back to the trust stakeholders, our pupils, parents, staff and the wider community. NEAT supports its trustees and local governors by providing an effective induction and development programme, and that's got a whole range of activities. So some of it's face-to-face development sessions. We also have e-learning for people who prefer to learn independently. We really encourage trustees and local governors to learn from each other, and we appoint a mentor from within their local governing committee or within the board. Somebody who's got a little bit more experience and can help to show them the ropes in the early stages. So trustees and governors come from a really wide range of backgrounds. Some of them know our local communities really well and bring that valuable insight in what it's like to live or work there and understand the experiences of our pupils. Other people bring business skills and therefore bring a really kind of independent view to the trust and can give that real external perspective on what we're doing and be a sounding board, particularly around employment and the world of work, and make sure that we're really focused on where young people are going to end up in their lives and that we are preparing them as well as we can for that.
You can make a difference because your experiences, your insights, your background, you reflect some of the pupils in the school today, and that's what we need to do, really understand the needs of the pupils and help them hit their career aspirations.
It's a great place to be a trustee or to work or hopefully learn, because it's just full of great people who are trying to do great things.
I'm really passionate personally about improving the outcomes for children and young people, and I feel that all of the governors within the board and within the trust have that same view, and we're kind of all in this together.
The thing that really stands out for me about being a trustee at NEAT is that everyone feels like we're all going in the same direction, and there's a real energy and passion and commitment to improving the lives of young people in the areas that we work in.
All of our trustees and governors, they bring passion and enthusiasm. They're really committed to the trust and our pupils and the communities that we serve across the North East, and they really want to make a difference together.